Coming up, we've got a train bow.
Here it is, 39119. Calling
And a flyby. There's quite a few of us today, and we're at a new location for the channel, and that location is Wigan North Western.
Here we go, another new location for the channel. Welcome to Wigan North Western. Starting it off is the Climatino 39121, which has just brought me in from Crewe, working the late running 1238 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central, calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Carlisle, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. Here we go, 390-121. Doors are closing. Take it away with your 3-stage takeoff. They're gone. Buzzers. There's the gun. There's the hiss. There's the whine. Well, today here at Wigan North Western, expect plenty of services from Avanti West Coast, Trans-Pennine Express and Northern. That makes no sense because the planet is the world. There's the opportunity nameplate. There's the opportunity. (39121) heading off to Glasgow Central. Next stop will be Preston. And with that, let's get into Saturday's completion here at Wigan North Western. Arriving in now on platform 4 is the 1242 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. Calling at Ruby, Highton and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 4 coaches. It's being worked with 331-102.
45 Trans-Pennine Express service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle, Lockerbie, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
And should be here in a second. And at the same time, there's a TP397 here. This is the slightly delayed 1245 Transport for Wales service to Glasgow Central. Calling out Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle, Lockerbie, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 5 coaches. (397-003). Well, this isn't a bolus out of the 1245 to Liverpool Lime Street. And for whatever reason, it is still here. First time visiting a location that's been on my list for quite a while. Of course, G Loves Trains' local station, Wigan North Western. But it is nice to finally get this station ticked off my list. Looks like here we got a disabled user coming off. Yeah, disabled user coming off. Well, there goes 331. Yeah, there goes 331 102. Of course, the 1248 to Liverpool Lime Street. Next stop will be Roby.
Platform 6 from the 1252 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. Corner 3, Garwood, St Helens Central, Stafford Heath, Eccleston Park, Prescott, Highton, Roby, Broad Green, Wakefield Technology Park, Edge Hill and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
Here we go, it's ready to pass. Here we go. .397 heading off to Glasgow Central. Next stop will be Preston. Next up for departure from platform 6, we'll have 323 224, the 1252 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street, calling at Bryn, Garswood, St Helens Central, Thatto Heath, Eccleston Park, Prescott, Highton, Roby, Broad Green, Wavertree Technology Park, Edge Hill and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 3 coaches. Here we go. Gas. Three two three two two four heading off to Liverpool Lime Street. First stop will be Bryn. Coming in now as a terminating Northern Class 331 from Liverpool Lime Street. 331016. That'll be heading back out as 1321. The train now arriving into platform 5 is the 1310 Northern service to Blackpool North, calling at Euxton Bullshaw Lane, Leyland, Preston, Poulton Lafayette and Blackpool North. This train is formed of 6 coaches. So it is 331023 connects to 331020. I think this is the busiest I've ever seen a 331. I've seen a 331. Yeah, I think this is probably the busiest I've seen a 331.
For your own safety.
And again, Blackpool's quite a popular seaside resort, especially around this time of year.
Your luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
Then I'm going to move down because we'll have a London Euston service shortly. We'll have a London. Well, there we go, the doors are closing. There's the gas. Well, there was a bit of gas just then. There we go. There. Those two heading off to Blackpool North. Next stop will be Euxton Bulshaw Lane. Here we go, the train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1313 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Warrington Bank Quay and London Euston. This train is formed of 11 coaches. So, and it's being worked with 390-118. Trust me, Wigan North Western, on my first thoughts of it, it is a great station. It's a great... Again. It's a great station. Because after years of wanting to do the station, I've finally ticked it off my list. I don't know why there's a signal in the middle of the platform, but alright. Oh, got a pair of sheds about to pass through. '66 126, driver Jack Mills, and Armistice 100, 66 100. And here we go. I think 390 118 is getting ready to lock up. Here we go, insulet arts are off, 39118, take it with the 3-stage takeoff. There's the gun, there's the hiss, and there's the whine. Three 9118 heading off to London Euston. Next stop will be Warrington Bank Quay. And next up for departure from platform 1 we will have 331. No, from platform 6 we will have 331016. This is the 1321 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street, calling at Bryn, Garswood, St Helens Central, Thatto Heath, Eccleston Park, Prescott, Highton, Roby, Wavertree Technology Park, Edge Hill and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 3 coaches. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Three 31016 heading off to Liverpool Lime Street. Next stop will be Bryn. Here we are. We just heard screeching, so it sounds like we got a train coming out of Wigan Moorgate. Wigan Moorgate. Yep, and it's a 156. It's a 156. I believe that's going from Southport. I believe that's going from Southport to Manchester, Victoria. The train now arriving into platform 5 as the 1326 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Carlisle, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. So, it's being worked by City of London, 390 138. There we go, just had like a bit of a jolt there when it came to a stop. There we go. Because, trust me, this is an absolutely great station. Great station. Then we've got a 331 coming in from Liverpool Lime Street. That's 331 103. Here we go, doors are closing. We don't care. That message gets so annoying, I'm not surprised if anyone just dismisses it.
I agreed to it because I knew I was paying.
Here we go. Three 138 heading off to Glasgow Central. Next stop will be Preston. Right, the train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1330 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Warrington Bank Quay, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry and London Euston. This train is formed of 9 coaches. City of Lichfield, 390-011. Right, now let's get down to see this depart. Right, here we go. 390.011, taking away the 3-stage takeoff. Don't know. Here we go. There's the gun. There's the hiss. And there's the whine. Took it a while to pull off after the whine started. Here we go. The City of Lichfield nameplate. .39011 heading off to London Euston. Next stop will be Warrington Banky. There was no announcement for it, but City of Manchester's here now on platform 5. This is the 1338 Avanti West Coast service to Edinburgh. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle, Haymarket and Edinburgh. This train is formed of 11 coaches. Obviously there's a short platform, so it'll be the front 9 coaches for Haymarket. Head code 9 Sapphire 60. There we go, doors are closing. Here we go. Train manager doors closing. 39014. Take it away with your 3 stages. And you can even see trains on and out of Wigan Moorgate from down there. Here we go. There's the gun. There's the hiss. And there's the whine. Crewe 9114 heading off to Edinburgh. Next stop will be Preston. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1349 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street, calling at St Helens Central, Huyton and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Of course, with it being 4 coaches, it will be a 331-1. 331-106. Here we well, again, this is a great station, this. I was sitting down because I've been stood up most of the morning and my legs are aching by now. And this is the Proud to be Northern 331 as well. As obviously Proud to be Northern, you have both a 331 and a 195 with that name. Here we go, it's ready to go. Because obviously now you have two next stop St Helens Central, because you actually have two stations in St Helens. You have St Helens Central on the Wigan to Liverpool line, and St Helens Junction on the Chatmoss line. Well, it's about ready to go, it doesn't depart for another minute yet. Here we go, it'll be leaving in a moment. Be leaving in about 40 seconds. Here we go. My legs are actually my legs actually aren't aching so much now, so I can stand up for the departure of this service. Right, gas. And there we go. (331-106) heading off to Liverpool Arm Street. Next stop will be St Helens Central. And next up for departure from platform 6, we'll have 331-103.
Platform 5 does not stop here.
The 1353 Northern service to Liverpool Arm Street. Calling out to Bryn, Garswood, St Helens Central. Oh, this sounds interesting. Oh, it's a pair of 90s. 90-005 and 90-015. Anyway, for the Liverpool service, this is Bryn, Garswood, St Helens Central. Thatto Heath, Eccleston Park, Prescott, Highton, Roby, Broad Green, Wavertree Technology Park, Edge Hill and Liverpool Arm Street. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Anyway, this will be our next departure, as it'll be departing in a moment. Next departure. There's a 158 there. There's Peril 158 stairs just come out of Wigan Moorgate. Just come out of Wigan Moorgate. And here we go. The guard doors closing. Gas, and there we go. Yes. Three 31103 heading off to Liverpool Arm Street. First stop will be Bryn. The Pride-Linos here, the train now arriving into platform 5 is the 1426 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Preston, Lancaster. No, wait a second, wait for the boys. I don't know whether this one was Oxnome and Penrith or not. Here, well, here it is, 39119. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Carlisle and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. So we came off the Clamartino and now here's the Pride-Lino. Here's the Pride. And apparently we got like a Freightliner and Auntie about, we got like a pair of Freightliner and Aunties about to come through. Yep, here they are. $90,007 connected to 90,011.
Right, Morgan, this is my train, so...
No, it's my train.
I'm the one who's trans.
Bit too much information for the camera.
I'm trans, guys. Subscribe to me, Edward Well Spotter. Here goes off.
Here we go, 390. 39119, taking over the 3-stage takeoff. There's the gun. There's the hiss. There's the wine. Oh, well, there's front pantograph up too. There's front pantograph up too. Here we go. Progress nameplate. $390,119 heading off to Glasgow Central. Next stop will be Preston. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the late running 1431 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Warrington Bank Quay, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry and London Euston. This train is formed of 9 coaches and it's being operated with 390,047. Here we go. Looks like it's getting ready to depart. So there we go. This is ready to leave. We're not going to hear all 3 stages as we're not going to get to the front in time. Here we go. Three 90047 heading off to London Euston. Next stop will be Warrington Banky. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1505 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street, calling at St Helens Central and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
Walker, move over.
It's more than likely a 397.
What?
It's a 397. It's a 397. Sounds like something's coming out of Wigan Wallgate as well. Something's out of Wigan Wallgate. Yeah, it's a 156 heading out of Wigan Wallgate. Out of Wigan Wallgate. Sound the triple alarm. 397008. Got that 156 over there. And you got a 3232 terminating in now from Liverpool Lime Street. 323224.
Have a move. I'm going to try to about the clock.
He isn't. I just called him and he said, listen, he's reading the journal.
Second starting of a 397 we've seen today.
What coach is she?
Here we go, doors are closing. 39708 ready to leave for Liverpool Lime Street. There we go. Yeah. Three 97008 heading off to Liverpool Lime Street. Next stop will be St Helens Central. The train now arriving into platform 5 is the 1510 Northern service to Blackpool North, calling at Euxton Bullshaw Lane, Leyland, Preston, Poulton Lafayette and Blackpool North. This train is formed of 4 coaches. So again, it is going to be a 331-1 and at the return of the 331-106. There we go. Say the sun's shining bright here over Wigan. Gas. Three 106 heading off to Blackpool North. Next stop will be Euxton Bullshaw Lane. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1531 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Warrington Bank Quay, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry and London Euston. This train is formed of 11 coaches. Ask with Xavier, 390-103. Speed is key! Speed is key.
Do I see better?
Yeah.
Oh, fat ass mate. I might have to tax you.
Oh yeah. Here we go. 290-103 is now departing. Oh, no, go. Nice one. But here we go. This is the 1531 for London Euston. Had a quick issue with the camera there, that's why I stopped recording. 390-103, heading off to London Euston. Next stop will be Warrington Bank Quay. Got a DRS 66 about to propel its way through. $66,432. The train now arriving at platform 5 is the late running 1538 Avanti West Coast service to Edinburgh. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle, Haymarket and Edinburgh. This train is formed of 11 coaches. It's 390-153. This is the same unit I was on to London Euston on May 27th. It's on to London Euston.
I've never been happy to get back.
Here we go. Final preparations just been made for it to depart, I think. Emma Linton. Hello. Right, we're up at the front. The doors are closing. Here we go. Train manager door's about to close. And as that happens, 39153, taking it over the 3-stage takeoff. Here we go. Buzzers. There's the gun. There's the hiss. There's the wine. Three 9153 heading off to Edinburgh. Next stop will be Preston. The train now arriving into platform 5 is the late running 1526 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenham Lake District, Carlisle and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches to the City of Liverpool 39131. And at the same time, next up for departure from platform 6, we'll have 331016. This is the 1551 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. Calling at Bryn, Garswood, St Helens Central. Tatto Heath, Eccleston Park, Prescott, Broad Green, Wavertree Technology Park. No. Highton, Roby, Broad Green, Wavertree Technology Park and Liverpool Arm Street. This train is formed of 3 coaches. Should have a couple of the issues with the camera again, but 39131 has just departed and 331016 will be leaving shortly. GBRF shed. 66745. And a glorified filthy bugger. A glorified. Yep, there's a glorified 319 heading into Wigan Moorgate. Into Wigan Moorgate. It's a Wigan Moorgate. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1614 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Warrington Bank Quay and London Euston. This train is formed of 11 coaches. Being brought up with 39112.
I want to go there at some point.
It's not as good as you think, Finn. Here we go. Right at the front.
Platform 5 for the 1610 Northern service to Blackpool North.
At the same time, the train now arriving into platform
Leyland,
5 is the
Bolton Le File,
1610
Blackpool North. This
Northern service to Blackpool North. Corner at Euston Bolshaw Lane, Leyland, Preston, Poulton Le File and Blackpool North. This train is formed of, I think it said 6 coaches.
Well, we's coming quick.
Yep, 6 coaches. The return of 331023 and the return of 331023 and 331020. Oh, all 4. Even though we missed the first 3 stages. Heading off to London Euston. Next stop, Warrington Banky. Three through 103 is heading out with a northern service to Liverpool Lime Street. Not going to bother listing the calling points, but its next stop is Bryn. And that's being worked with 331103. There, got a piece of bread making its way out of Wigan Moorgate. Going to Blackburn. I believe that's on Head Bolt Lane. Got a terminating northern 323 from Liverpool Lime Street. Three two three 237.
If you have luggage, a chair or a bike, please use the lift and ask for help if you need.
The train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1631 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Warrington Banky, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry and London Euston. This train is formed of 11 coaches. No, it's 9 coaches, 390-010.
Oh, yeah. He's on his way back in a bit. He's on to the Antes.
Here we go, had more camera issues, but 390-010's now leaving. And the train now arriving into platform 5 is the late running 1626 Avanti West House service to Glasgow Central. Crewe and Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. He's coming in quick. He's coming. Three 9126. Had more camera issues, but 39126 is now departing for Glasgow Central. Anyway, off that goes. Got a pair of 90s about to pass through. (9039) and (9021). 323 departing for Liverpool Lime Street. Calling at Bryn, Garswood, St Helens Central. Father Heath, Eccleston Park, Prescott. Highton, Roby, Broad Green, River 2 Technology Park, Edge Hill and Liverpool Lime Street form the 3 coaches. 323237 heading off to Liverpool Lime Street. First stop will be Bryn. Here the train now arriving into platform 5 is the 1710 Northern service to Blackpool North, calling at Euston Bushel Lane, Leyland, Preston, Hudson LaFalda and Blackpool North form the 4 coaches. 331102. I'm going to go off because I keep having problems with my camera as I'm recording for so long. Here we go. We got a nice one here. For you. Got a piece of a 769 glorified filthy bugger mate. Hits right at Wigan Wallgate. Yep, Lumo Meridian. No, Meridian. (2222601) going from Stirling to London Euston. Got a glorified 319 making its way into Wigan Wallgate. Got a glorified 769442. Here 34106 departing with the 1810 to Blackpool North, and at the same time got Pendling about to arrive into platform 4. This is the 1813 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Warrington Bank Quay, Milton Keynes Central and London Euston. This train is formed of 11 coaches. City of Coventry 39136. Here we go, it's heading out. We just had a 150 behind it, making its way into Wigan Wallgate. (39136) heading off to London Euston. Next stop will be Warrington Bank Quay. And there's that 150 taking its time. It's just had to stop for some reason. Here we go, got 331016 departing here for Liverpool Lime Street. Not going to bother listing the calling points, but its next stop's Bryn. Anyway, off that goes for Liverpool Lime Street. Next stop will be Bryn. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the late running 1831 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street, calling at Warrington Bank Quay, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction and London Euston. This train is full of 11 coaches and it's the return of the Climatino. Obviously we're on this up here this morning. Got a pair of sprinters heading into Wigan Moorgate, 158792 at the front and 158910 at the rear. They're actually terminating at Wigan Moorgate. Then here 39121 now ready to depart for London Euston. Take it away with your 3 stages. There's the gun. There's this. There's the wine. First class is quite empty, as is standard premium. Then from here onwards it's rammed. Opportunity nameplate. (390-121) heading off to London Euston. Next stop will be Warrington Banky. The train now arriving into platform 5 is the late running 1826 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. 390-124. The same unit me, Edward and Leland got our very first house ride in it back in April last year. This is the unit we got our very first house ride on. Shut the fuck! What the hell? No.
Bring the shot.
No.
Give me the bat back.
Very funny, Reese. Here we go, 390-124 heading out for Glasgow Central. Next stop for that will be Preston.
Oh my God, can it leave Preston?
331 heading out, 331-102 for Liverpool Lime Street. That is the stopper at St Helens Junction in Highton.
Jesus is full box now.
Yeah, anyway, off that goes for
Yeah,
Liverpool
something
Lime
like
Street. Next stop will be... Next stop for that will be St Helens Junction. Got a Luma Meridian about to pass through. At the same time, just bugger this other 158 heading out of... Anyway, that's 222603. Going from London Euston to Stirling. And that is 158906, and we didn't catch the front unit, and got a piece of bread making its way in. Got a piece of bread. 15109 bound for Southport. The train now arriving into platform 5 is James's Stalker, unfortunately. 390-127 with the delayed 1838 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. Standard premium's dead. And we'll find out what first class is like when it departs. Here, got something 769 going out of Wigan Moorgate. Um, 769-442. I believe that is going from Southport to Manchester Victoria. And here we are, 390-127 is now leaving. (390-127) heading off to Glasgow Central. Next stop at Preston. Got a piece of bread making its way into Wigan Moorgate. 1:52:10 going from Manchester Victoria to Southport. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1912 Trans-Pennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street, calling at St Helens Central and Liverpool Lime Street. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
Oh, don't mind you!
39, yeah, of course, it's a 397. And we'll find out what unit this is when this departs. Oh my god.
Heritage Electric.
It's fucking left for us.
And we'll find out what that is when it departs. Got another piece of bread making its way into Wigan Moorgate, and at the same time the train now arriving into platform 5 is the 1910 Northern service to Blackpool North, calling at Euxton Bullshaw Lane, Leyland, Preston, Poulton, Lafayette and Blackpool North. This train is formed of 6 coaches. That's 1:52:08. Coming to a stop for some reason. And again, it's 331023 and 331020. And there we go, this 397's heading out to Liverpool Lime Street. The return of 397-003. Off that goes for Liverpool Lime Street's next stop will be St Helens Central. There we go, bread's moving again.
150s of bread!
Of course they are.
Wait, it might have to stop actually. Look, that signal's.
The moment we've been waiting for all day. A rail tour going from Carlisle to London Euston. Supposedly being worked by 86259. Of which it is. Of which it is. Missed the arrival, but 39138's returned. There's a piece of bread heading out from milk from Wigan Moorgate. Then 39138's here, obviously. That's the 1919 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling out Warrington Bank Quay and London Euston. This train is formed of 11 coaches. And over here, we do actually have a 323 coming in. 323224 was returned from Liverpool Lime Street. Get fucking.
Time to triple along.
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah. Finn, let's move down for this pendle, you know. As it is actually, in fact, getting ready to leave.
I never knew 323s use that platform.
The odd train does use that platform, actually. The odd train does.
Why don't they use it?
Because, if I'm honest, this platform isn't really suitable for 323s.
Why not?
Because of how short it is, it's only really suitable for a 150 or 195.
So,
well, there we go.
no, he's terminated.
There we go. 39138's heading out. Yo, I just saw that then. You see those green lights inside there?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Those were red until it started accelerating.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed that for ages because the trains are more 6, it's the same. It's red when the brakes are on. Well, 2 of them are. But if you put the e-brake on, all 3 of them go red. Power notch 4,
Which is
when
full power.
all of them go green.
Anyway, 39138 heading off to London Euston. Next stop will be Warrington Bank. The train now arriving into platform 5 is the 1926 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at Preston, Lancaster, Penrith for the North Lakes, Carlisle and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. It's being worked with 390-107. In our final 5 minutes here at Wigan North Western. Honestly, it's been a great first visit.
Yeah, it's been great today, hasn't it, Wigan North Western?
Yep, for a first visit as well. Just ignore him.
Yeah, I am. Who was he saying not to anyway?
I don't know. Here we go, 390-107's ready to leave now for Glasgow Central.
A big gun that was there, wasn't it?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go, all 3 have gone green,
Yep,
so it's full notch.
there we go. That's heading out. Nah, we can't. This one we gotta go back on this one. We're going back on. Well, here we are. 390-107 heading off to Glasgow Central. Next stop will be Preston. And the train to wrap up our first visit to Wigan North Western. The train now arriving into platform 4 is the 1931 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Warrington Banky, Crewe, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction and London Euston. This train is formed of 11 coaches. So, taking us home is City of Manchester, 390-114. Anyway, thank you for watching this train spot on our first visit to Wigan North Western. So anyway, until the next video with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe.
That's all for now, train spotters, but remember you can rewatch all of the action on the MH Trains channel by checking out previous videos. And if you haven't already, why not consider that subscribe button, as it would really support future videos. And if you haven't already, why not become a part of the Spot Squad, as you become part of the channel's content yourself. Please leave some station location suggestions in the comments, as it will help discover new stations. And if you're considering becoming a Spot Squad member, go over and check out Spot of the Rise channel. Details on how to join are over there. Please stay tuned for future videos very soon. I'll plan to get them out as soon as I can. And why not consider hitting the like button on this video while you're at it. Well, until the next video with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe.